Hello everybody, my name's Amy and welcome back to my channel. I am going to be starting a new reading vlog. So I ended the last one, I can't remember when. I don't actually remember when I finished it, to be fair. I have to have a look at the footage. But I haven't really done anything or filmed anything over the weekend. So it's Tuesday today. I have just made myself a coffee because where I live it's been blazing massively hot and now it's gone cold. I've actually got a cardigan on because I'm freezing. Anyway, so plans for the week. Well, plans for this vlog. I started Hopeless by Elsie Silver on Sunday night and I am 84% in. So yeah, I've nearly finished that one. I finished a throne from the ashes on Sunday, and I gave it 2.5 stars because it's basically just a carbon copy of Throne of Glass. So I have decided that I am not going to carry on with the series. I've DNF'd it. I finished the book because I had 2 hours left on the audio and I was like, I need to just finish this. But I have decided that I'm not going to carry on with the series because as I was reading it, it was literally like, oh, hello, Rowan, is that you? Manon, is that you? And I got fed up with it, and it was just, and then obviously there was this character in there, and I'm not really interested in it, and it was really quite boring. I mean, yes, I'd love to see where it goes, especially with 2 other characters, but other than that, I found it really boring. But I have literally been flying through this. So I started reading the Chestnut Spring series at the beginning of the year and I've nearly finished it. So it's basically like a book a month. I've been doing quite well, to be fair. Holly is on book 4 and she literally texted me last night. It was so funny. She was like, oh my god, thanks for letting me know, blah blah blah. Can you tell how much I can't tell you how many times I reread those words. Like, are you actually joking? And then it was reading like he doesn't know, but he actually doesn't know. Loving this book. And I was like, sorry. But yeah, and then her sister is currently reading a Court of Mist and Fury. And she just got to chapter 55. And then they're all in the chat with us, and then they're like this, and I'm like, he's a lobster. And obviously that's a quote from Friends. But yes, I am currently reading that. I am then hoping I will probably pick up possibly The Night and the Moth because I was supposed to be buddy reading that with Alex and she's finished it. But bearing in mind, after I mean, it took me 15 days to actually read a Throne from the Ashes. But in between reading that, we got some bad news. And then I kind of decided that I just didn't want to read anything right now. And then obviously I really wanted something fluffy, and I didn't want, and obviously that was just depressing me out anyway because it was just so boring. And then I even said to Alex, I said, oh, I'm not going to read that one just yet. I'm going to read this one to get my spirits back up and have a nice cheerful read, and then go on to reading A Night and the Moth, because obviously the bad news I had, it's going to be an ongoing thing for a few years now. So it's going to be tests, procedures, more tests, more procedures, obviously an ongoing thing. It's not me, just so you know, I'm fine. It's just someone in my family. So yes, so that's going to be a long road, but we are thinking positive because it's not dire, but it is bad at the same time. So we're keeping our fingers crossed and touching wood, but it's going to be a long journey ahead. So yes, so I thought I'd just, like, if you see me doing, like, I mean, I'm quite down. I'm not like my chatty self normally, but I am quite down. But I am going to try and finish this book today, and then I've got work at 3. It's currently 11:15. Carl managed to finish early yesterday, so I'm hoping he can finish early again today. Because I'm not in the mood to do tidying up and stuff. I just can't be bothered. The house is tidy. It's hoovered. But there's still stuff that I need to do and, like, move out of, like, the bathroom and, like, the kids' room with all the boxes. And I just, like, it's a weekend job when we're both around, because it's both our bedrooms. I don't see why I should have to do it all. I mean, I've done most of it. But yes, the bedroom is now finished, thank God. And then obviously we're now saving up money to then buy bunk beds for the kids' room, because I want to get all the toys out of my living room. It's doing my head in. The toys are everywhere. Absolutely does my head in. And when they tidy them up, they don't tidy them up properly. And it's doing my head in, so I don't want them down here anymore. But anyway, so I'm going to carry on reading Hopeless by Elsie Silver, and I will catch you up when I've read a little, well, probably when I've finished it, to be fair, because I'm listening and then reading along on my Kindle, which runs out at the end of the month. But I don't know whether to carry it on or not, because I've got loads of Kindle books. I have loads of Kindle books, like Kindle Unlimited books, like in my library. And I'm like, I have literally so many books I need to read. I need to start the Lady of Darkness series. I've got Dawn of Onyx. I've got the Charlie Method. I've got all of those. So yes, I've got all of them. Oh, wrong button. Oh, and again. But yeah, so I have literally got so many that I need to read. So many. And they're all on there. Some of them have been sitting on there for years. Some of them I got on, like, what is it called? The Kindle Day. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but Stuffy Kindle Day, that's it. So I got loads. I've had so many on, like, Stuffy Kindle Days and stuff. So I need to actually read my Kindle books. But then I also need to read my physical books. But I'm hoping as well that I can start this. I've finished this. This is my broken one, because I ordered one and all the pages just kept coming out. So I ordered a new one. Yeah, because it literally just... Oh, I don't even know where that page goes now. I think it goes in there. But yeah, so I ordered a new one. And then I went to send this back, but they said I could keep it. So I was like, I could just keep it for my journal. But yes. Anyway, I'm going to go and I will catch up in the next bit. Bye. Hey everybody. It's Wednesday. I currently have one of my little ones at home because he keeps getting earaches and it makes him sick, and so when he's sick I then can't send him to school. But I finished Hopeless yesterday, so that's the Chestnut Spring series finished. Holly then finished Reckless yesterday and then has now started Hopeless, so we'll see how she goes with that. I haven't started a new book yet. I am planning on starting The Night and the Moth, but I'm not really in the feel for that fantasy. I'm not sure. I don't know yet. We shall see. I don't know whether to do that or read King of Envy. I'm not quite sure which one to start with. But I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I hate it when I have to mood read. So I pick out a TBR for, like, the month. And I pick out what I want to read, like, during that time that I want to be like, I want this one, I want that one. But now I just want to, because obviously with The Night and the Moth, I have to physically read it. And as much as I absolutely love, like, my audiobooks, I just, think, I need to just not read an audiobook right now. But I'm not sure, so we shall see. I don't know whether I'm going to start it tonight or later. But obviously, Kieran's got swimming tonight, so I don't know how that's going to go. But yes, that's my tiny little update. I've not really done much. Obviously, I worked last night. It was quite busy. I've packed up some Vinted orders so that I can send them off. I sent loads off yesterday. And then Carl obviously worked yesterday and the day before, but he was home, like, really early. But then today he's waiting on keys, which is really annoying because he's always waiting on keys when I am off, which, never mind. But yes, so I thought I'd just, because I didn't even realise what the time was. I was just been sitting on the sofa with Aiden, literally just scrolling through TikTok as you do. Because once you go on the TikTok train, you just go all the way down. But it is like currently 1:45, so I might make myself a coffee and then maybe do, I don't know, because I've done him some lunch, but I'm not sure. Because obviously he's kept everything down now, but obviously because I've given him Calpol and everything for his earache and everything like that, it's just like a common like thing that keeps going on at the minute with him. He got up this morning, was like, "Mummy, I don't feel well," took him to the toilet and that and everything, and then he was fine. He drank some water, and then I made Kieran walk to school this morning because I was like, I don't want to like be in the car for too long, because obviously if it is his ears, like the balance goes off and it makes him poorly. So then I took Riley to school and he was fine, and then I had to go get petrol. So then obviously when I went into Tesco's, there's a bump. So obviously there was a bump, and then obviously while I was putting the petrol in, he was then poorly again. So then obviously I was thinking, oh, maybe because of the bump dropped his stomach a little bit, but he's fine. He's not been sick again. So obviously I'm gonna have to make a doctor's appointment at some point, because it's not like an ear infection, it's like earache, and he constantly getting earache, so he might need grommets. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna make a doctor's appointment in the summer holidays and get him to the doctor's and see where we go from there. Because if you've got to have grommets, because his dad had to have grommets, so Cole had grommets when he was little, so you never know. But none of the others have ever, like, I used to get ear infections when I was little, but it would last ages, whereas this is like a one-off every now and then when he just gets earache. So grommets is the next course of action. But anyway, that's my tiny update. I thought I'd just update you saying that, yes, hello, I finished the book, which I did, and I haven't started a new one. But I will start a new one. I just don't know what. I don't know if to do King of Envy or The Night in the Moth. So I'm not sure. We shall see. I will let you know when I decide which one I'm going to be reading or listening to in the next clip. Bye. Hey everyone. So it's Friday. And I have started King of Envy now. I started it this morning, but I'm still doing my like One Tree Hill rewatch, and I'm near the end of season 4 now, so Hayley's not had her baby yet, so we're near the end, but they've just had prom, so I'm just playing my game as well, so yay. Oh, and it's done now. So yeah, so I got on to chapter 2 on King of Envy, and I just don't know what it is. I'm in such a slump. I read Hopeless thinking I'd get out of my slump, and I haven't. So then obviously on my bedside table I have like The Night in the Moth to just like, I mean, I don't know. I haven't really read like 2 things at once for a while, but my Kindle is dying, so I'm charging it. So I might, because I've like watched some of One Tree Hill today, I might like read tonight, but obviously I don't want to watch telly because I've got work tomorrow morning, and normally when I watch TV I literally stay up till like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I don't want to do that because I've got work at 8 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I've got to leave in like 20 minutes to go do the school run. I'm not walking today, it's too hot out there and there's no breeze, so I'm going to go in the car, and it takes forever to walk home with them as well. But they will be breaking up from school soon, so yeah. But I can't wait. But yeah. I'm not working as much next week as I normally am. So next week, obviously, Kieran's got a thing at his school on Monday, and then on Thursday he's got sports day. So then I've got so there's 2 sites to his school. So you've got the lower site, which is where he is now, which is year 7 and year 8. And then when he moves to year 9, he goes to the upper site for year 9, 10 and 11. But to do his sports day, he has to go to the upper site. So I've got to take him to the upper site in the morning. And where our house is, his like school, the lower site is like a 10-minute walk from our house, but the upper site's a little bit further, and he's never walked home from there before. So I said I'd pick him up. Oh, bear with. I now don't have to go get my children from school because Daddy's going to get them because he's finished work. So I am going to get him my PJs. I don't know if I'm going to get him my PJs. I'm not sure. I'll probably just get out this outfit and I'll probably put my PJs on. Actually, I'll probably put my PJs on. I need to do something else as well, so I'm going to go get the washing. I'm going to fold the washing. I might do a little B-roll of me folding the washing with obviously my clothes on, not my PJs. But yeah, anyway, so that's this for that tiny little update. I'm also going to listen to more of King of Envy while I do that, because then that will help me a little bit more, like to get out of the slump that I think I'm going in. So I will catch you up in a bit. Bye. Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I haven't updated for a couple of days I think the last time I updated was a Friday, and I was doing my washing. I have finished A King of Envy. I gave it 4 stars. I nearly didn't give it 4 stars. I nearly only gave it 3 because the way it was going I didn't really like, and then something like happened and I was like, okay. And then it got like really interesting, and I really love like when it's like romance books and like it's like contemporary romance, and it's literally like, oh, the boy gets the girl, and oh, it's this and this, and it's just the same thing over and over again. But something happened in this one that I haven't read like in like many. I think something like what I read in this book happened in another romance book that I really, really enjoyed, and because of that reason is why I gave it such a bigger rating. Because obviously it wasn't just the boring, oh, I love you too, oh, third act breakup, oh, they get back together, boom, 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 like most romance books. This one didn't necessarily have like a third act breakup, but something did happen to them, and and then obviously it like manifested from there, and then it became like the happy ending of like how it was, which I thought was really, really good. So then I was going to start The Night in the Moth, but I was like, do I? And I was like doing stuff, and I was like, oh, I really just need an audiobook. So I picked up Carnage by Chantal Tessier. I am currently on chapter 15, which is page 135. I started listening to it not yesterday, the day before. So I started listening to it on Monday, and I listened to some yesterday. I haven't listened or like read any today. I am currently going through my One Tree Hill rewatch. I'm now on season 5. I'll probably read this a little bit later when I go to bed, because obviously I'm not working tonight, and obviously I don't work Wednesdays. So normally when it's like a Monday or a Tuesday, I try do my housework and listen, whereas on Wednesdays I can read at night time when obviously the kids are in bed. And I even like literally have like the perfect, so I have my slutty, I don't read porn, I watch it like a lady, bookmark in my slutty smutty book, because, you know, why not? And I'm sorry, but hello, tattoos. I love a tattoo. I mean, he's not that, like, the best looking person that, obviously, I've seen. But, obviously, I know who this is. I know who it's about. And I'm wondering, like, what, like, happens in this book. Because at the minute, they're in the books that I've read with, like, this person. Obviously, you know the background of what happens, but you don't know what happens. So I'm trying to get up to the bit now where like the whatever happens, and obviously it is much bigger. I can't really give too much away because obviously it's not really a continuation. It's a continuation, like standalone and everything like that. But obviously I want to know what happens and that. And then I've got Madness too. Because obviously this is narrated by Teddy Hamilton, who's my favourite, absolute favourite male narrator. And then, because I have him, I have Aidan Snow, I have Jason, whatever his name is, who does Lights Out. And then I had a new one. So when I read Charles of the Sun Queen, I then got a new narrator, and I was like, oh my god, I really, really like his voice. And then I found out that the next book, which is absolutely huge. Hang on, I just got to move these books up, wait, so I can get it. And obviously the next book is this one. Look at the size difference. So obviously this is, I mean, the next one's due to come out soon, but obviously this is Madness, and this is what's his name? This is Hayden's point of view, but it's narrated by Corvin King, and he calls her Dollface, and it's just like every time he says Dollface, I'm just like, but I'm really excited to read the one, but it's literally massive. I mean, it says that it's, so make sure I don't spoil myself. Okay, so that's the epilogue part 2. So it says it's 797 pages long, But this is like nearly 600. But when you look at like a other like book it's huge. I think it's because it's the indie paperback, which I absolutely love, an indie paperback. I'm really hoping that they do the next one like this with the man on the front, otherwise they're not going to match, and I'll be really upset if my books don't match, because I really don't like it when my books don't match. If it does, then it does. But yes, this is where I'm at the minute. I am probably going to end this vlog on Friday. I need to actually edit the one before this one and put it up, but I haven't done that yet, so I might do that on Friday, because I've got to go and get my eyes tested on Friday, and then I've got to do the shopping. The kids are off school from Friday. Kieran's at school Monday, Tuesday, but he walks to school and walks home, so I don't have to like get up. I have to get up to get him up. I don't have to like do the school run, if that makes sense. And then obviously I'm working tomorrow, and then once they're off, that's it, it's summer, and I'm like, oh, so I'm going to be busy at work. So whether I do like weekly vlogs in the summer, I don't know, because obviously I'm going to have the kids at home, and I'm obviously going to be going out and I'll be working more, so I might just do like a long one, but it depends on how I might split it into like two week vlogs, because that's how I'm running sometimes at the minute, because I'm so engrossed in obviously One Tree Hill at the minute, and I am reading as I go, so I am reading, but I just don't have the time sometimes to just sit and edit. If they're on their tablets and stuff, and like we go out for a walk, so I'll be doing like the editing like on the days where I don't have work and stuff like that, but we shall see how it goes. But I will catch you up probably maybe tomorrow or Friday, I don't know, we shall see, but I will see you in a bit. Bye. Hey everyone, it's Monday. Yep, I didn't update the vlog at all. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I did put some b-roll in yesterday, but not really much reading has happened over the weekend. I've not really read anything today either. It's the first day that both the youngsters are at home. Kieran went to school this morning, but I had to take him because it was chucking it down with rain. And then I've got to take the other two to my mum and dad's, because mum doesn't get home till 2:30, so they're not going to have time to come here, pick up my kids, and then go and get Kieran from school, because it's thundery and rainy and everything all day today. So I am working today, I'm working tomorrow, and then I've got Wednesday off, and then I'm working Friday, and then I've got the whole weekend off. So I was thinking I might end the vlog Wednesday, and then I was going to start maybe like a 24-hour like reading challenge, or a 48-hour reading challenge, and go from like Friday to Monday, so, or Friday to Sunday, because it'd be like a long weekend. But I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do yet. I don't know if I'm going to do the timer method. I'm not sure. If I do, I'm going to do it that I'm going to have to like write down, obviously, like when I read, but it's going to be quite hard. I don't know why I've decided to do this when the kids are off, but you know, why not? Because I do read, but obviously Carl's going to be at home, obviously at the weekend as well. I'm getting my hair cut on Friday, so that's why I wanted to kind of like start, obviously, a new vlog on Friday. So I'm going to end this one on Wednesday, but I've just been watching YouTube today and like tidying up. I've just put the washing out of the tumble dryer. I'm going to go put another load in the tumble dryer because it's raining and I can't put it out in the light and my ear is full. But yes, I'm still reading Carnage by Chantal Tessier. I really want to read The Night in the Moth, but I don't know when I'm going to read that. And I can't remember what else was on my TBR. Obviously Night Bane, that needs to be read. I'm going to try my best to read that. I could probably do that like in my weeks off, because obviously I don't have to do school runs. So in like my days off, like Wednesday and Fridays and stuff, I don't have to worry about going to do the school run and stuff. So I can just read and hope for the best that they don't like annoy me, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna, oh, but yeah. So there's my pile of washing, and yeah. So I am going to go, this tiny little update, I might go, I don't know what the time is actually. What is the time? It's 20 to 1. So I've still got like an hour and 20 minutes until I have to leave to take the kids to my mum and dad's. But obviously my mum's out, so my dad's there. And my hair, I washed my hair yesterday. And it's just annoying me. It needs brushing. It's really, really annoying me. I need to get it cut. It's like so, it's minging. I'm probably going to get to about there and then have like, I want to get like bangs that like, that don't, it's not like a fringe and it comes to like here or like here and stuff like that. So like, and it like frames my face and stuff like that. But we shall see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to go because they're currently downstairs and they haven't come up yet, which is quite surprising. And I'll catch you up in a bit. Bye. Hey everyone. It's Wednesday, the 23rd. Yes, it's Wednesday, 23rd of July. I am still reading this book. I am on chapter 39, page 331 of 582. So I've got like this much left to go. I've got 4 hours left on the audio, but I don't know what it is with this one. This one's just not as, like, it's not gripped me as much as like the other ones has. As much as I love the narrator, because obviously the narrator is Teddy Hamilton, but I just don't like Saint. I just don't like him. And I'm not really a big fan of Ashton either, to be fair. I wish he had done Tyson. I mean, yeah, that would have been nice. But then saying that though, Tyson's one was really, really good. But yeah, I'm not vibing with this one. I'm intrigued for the next one, which is Hayden's book. And I'm hoping the next one that comes out is then Cashton's book, because obviously they're the Saint brothers. But I'm not really vibing with Saint. I don't know. I just don't like him. I didn't like him in the other books either, to be honest. I am thinking about maybe just, I don't know whether to just put this down for a little bit and then read something else. But obviously I'm only listening to this. But I really want to start like The Night in the Moth. So I might, now that I don't have to, well, Cole's away tonight. So, and I'm trying to catch up on all my YouTube videos as well. I've watched 3 or 4 so far. I'm currently watching Edith Brown, but her name's Ailey. I like I like all like the American ones, but I love all the British ones. I all like the British ones. I absolutely love them because obviously they're over here and when they go out and everything like that. Because obviously my favourite is Jodie, and then my second favourite is Emmy. Where was I? I can't remember what I was saying. Damn it. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying in the last, like before he interrupted me coming upstairs. I really cannot remember. I think I was talking about nighting them off. But I want to finish this first, which has got 4 hours. Oh yes, so I'm watching YouTube, and then there's my favourite YouTubers. So obviously I've got Jodie, Emmy, Rachel, Tori. Who's my other favourite one that I always watch? I like Emma, but she doesn't like post as much like now and stuff. Who is the other one that I like? Hang on, I can just look on my phone videos because I have a YouTube channel, obviously, because I'm recording on it right now. So my favourites are Ravenhead Reader, Tori Between the Pages, Edith Brown, Perfect Paperbacks, which is Emma. There's one on there that I do like watching every now and then, which is Addie Korat, Emmy. Katie is reading, but I don't really watch as many as hers that much anymore. Charlotte Graham, I like hers. I think that's all of them, and obviously you've got. The thing is, though, I have them separate because obviously I have like Jodie's Patreon, so I have hers in like a separate playlist. Oh, I need to delete that one. These ones here, like the older ones, because I won't watch them until I've read the books, which is Nature of the Witches and then Wild is the Witch. Because obviously Nature of the Witches was done 3 years ago. What? Oh, yeah, so that one was like filmed like 3 years ago, but I haven't watched it yet because obviously I need to read the book, which I will read this year, and then obviously that's the second one, and then you've got these ones that have just been put on our Patreon. Obviously, they're early access. So yeah, and then obviously you have my videos, but that one's not got any views yet, which is really annoying, and that one's only got 1 view. Yay for me. Yay for me. I think I need to start posting more so then my videos get out there a lot more. Maybe do a bit more, maybe more TBR videos, wrap-ups, more journaling video. But I just find it hard to find the time. And with like not having like the right like equipment and stuff, I mean, especially like when I'm editing, I am well tempted to buy myself a Mac computer, like a Mac laptop. I don't even know how much they would cost. Oh, that's not that bad actually, to be fair. So anyway, I am also popping on here to end this vlog. So I'm going to start a weekend one on Friday. So I'm going to take a break tomorrow from filming, end this one here, and then start a new one on Friday morning and do maybe try do like a timed like weekend readathon. So obviously I'm gonna start in the morning before I go get my hair cut, because I'm getting my hair cut on Friday because this is just getting outrageously long, and I want to get some bangs in. So I wanted to get like, but I don't want them like here, I want them like to shape my face, if that makes sense. So like down to about there, so I could probably tuck them behind my ear a little bit, but like to shape my face and stuff. Or I don't know about getting like, if I pull that over, maybe get like a side one. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'd like that or not, we shall see what he says, because he's been cutting my hair for years and he knows my hair. So yes, I'm going to end the vlog here. Please like this video if you liked it and subscribe to my channel. I'll leave my socials down below. It's got my Vinted on there, my Instagram, my Fable, and did I say my Vinted? Yes. I'll leave my socials down below. So I have my Vinted on there, my Instagram and my Fable, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.